Right. Very good morning from G-Cross. It's absolutely freezing. The van were froze over this morning. It's took 20 minutes for me to thaw it out. But do you know what? We haven't got any snow. We've got some lovely blue sky up there. Not that you can quite see that. Yes, you can. My first job, a bit of a late start, to be honest. I've had a bit to do this morning, a bit of book work, filling in my diary, and doing my blood pressure. That's coming down now, which is good news. Look who's there and all. Oh, square eyes, Pauline. Hello there. So my first job, or my second job, I've got these meatballs here, beef meatballs. I've got some of this lumberjack Louisiana Cajun, which I'm gonna get them in the pan first, in this griddle pan, and then after they've started cooking, I'm gonna sprinkle some of that on it. I've got just waiting for the kettle to boil. In fact, I think it's boiled. I'm gonna get that spaghetti on, and we're gonna have meatballs and spaghetti with pesto, chopped tomatoes. Got no fresh garlic in, bit of black pepper. As you can see, no salt. But thanks for all your comments. I'm going to get some of that, whatever it is. I don't know. Is it pink, Himalayan, something like that? Anyway, Kaz and Nino use it, so I'm going to get some of that. Right then, let's get on with it. But before I do that, I've just done myself a hot lemon. So I'm going to sit down while the spaghetti's cooking and have this hot lemon juice. Tell you what, it really is a nice morning. Now then, I'm going to say it again. I don't want to say this, I'm in the shot. But I've moved my tripod somewhere different. And I try and always judge it with my head on this. So I think I am. Right. Yeah, I was saying it's a beautiful morning. I don't actually like snow. That's why I was saying to Viking Tom yesterday, you can go snowboarding on your own. In fact, I don't think my knee would hold up to it anyway. Right. I've cooked the spaghetti. I've seasoned it just with black pepper. What I need to do, I like coriander in my spaghetti, or in my pasta. So I'm gonna have to nip into hide afterwards. But I need to get some vegetables because I don't know if it's tomorrow, but I'm going to do a dish I've not done before. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get like a load of vegetables, maybe some parsnip, sweet potato, carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, maybe some beans, and some chicken, and do it all in, hang on, where's my glasses? Hang on. Yeah, mix it all in with this hot buffalo seasoning. Brendan and Jaden recommend, as it says on the packet, can you see that? Yeah. It packs a spicy punch, perfect for adding fiery heat and flavour to chicken and potatoes and much more. So I'm going to use that on this dish. Hopefully I'll get around to doing it tomorrow. Right then, the other thing, I'll get these meatballs cooking in there. I'm going to chop an onion for making the sauce. I don't really need a pan that big, but I'm going to use one anyway. So I'll just chop the onion up. In fact, I think I'll put 2 onions in it. I'll do another one. Yeah, I've just had a message this morning from the Groovy Gang. You know, we all follow City. Early on in the year, I think it was in August, a few of the lads chucked some money in to have a bet for City to win the league. And what the lad who's organised it, I think City are 11-4. So put £1,000 on it to win 3,700, something like that. I think it works out at. So what they wanted to do, they wanted to just boost it up to 10 of us. So 10 of us have a chance. So £100 each in to win. Well, we'll have nearly 4 grand in the kitty. So I've just asked him. I said, "Do us a favour, mate. Wire your bank details over, and I'll send you the cash." So and know you Liverpool and Arsenal fans and other fans from around the country that follow different teams are not going to want me to win this bet, but I want to win it. And he's just told me, I just said to him, I said, you know what, mate? You know what, Tomo? It breaks my heart not to see Ricky Hatton on the list. And he's just sent me a message back. He said he's already in the bet. Absolutely gutted. So let's hope we can win it for him. And for us. Right, so get that onion chopped up. Get that fried in. Oh, hang on. We'll chuck them meatballs in there now. Can you see that in there? I might go a bit closer in a minute. And put them in there. Just give them a bit of a cook through, brown them off. And yeah, thanks for all your comments again, kind comments. As I've said to you, I try and get back to all of you. But now and again I've noticed, if I'm answering a message, and I have to go off somewhere else and do something, and I go back to the message, it's gone. And your name's gone. So I'm sorry for that. It's not that I've not read it or I'm missing it. It's just that I've got sidetracked and gone off to do something else and you've disappeared. So anyway, we'll get them onions in there. Get them cooking in a bit of olive oil. I normally like to use mushrooms in this dish, but I haven't got any so I can't use them. Also, now it's out on social media, I can say, Wes and Becky, I wish you all the best in your new venture. For those of you who don't know, Wes Tom's mate, and my mate as well. In fact, Wes's dad, Titch, is a lad I grew up with, a real good friend of mine. Yeah, he's his dad. But they just took on now a new venture. They've got a pub called the Platform 1 in Romley. And it's right next to the train station in the centre of Romley. It's a little bar. It's got a nice upstairs bit. And in the new year, they're going to be doing food in there. But I don't think they're starting food until the new year. So all the best to you both. Can't wait to come down and have a drink actually. Right, the onions are cooking nicely. What I'm going to do now, I bet you can see me there, I better move back a bit. Blinking there. I'll just move back slightly anyway. I'm going to add the pesto sauce now to the onions. And then the tin tomatoes. I'm actually normally raring to go, but for some reason, I've really started feeling the cold. I don't know what it is. But it never used to bother me at all, but now, I just don't like it. Right then, so, we've got that on the go. We've got the pesto in there. We'll open the tin tomatoes. When I find the tin opener, we will. Keep looking at George and Mabel on there. Brilliant. You alright? Oh yeah. Reading a comment this morning as well, Louise and Nigel and the kids. You all went up to, was it Alnwick? For your Christmassy fair last night. Nigel, I'm on your side, mate. I can't do with all that being joyful and happy. Dawn says I'm really miserable, but you know what? Each their own. I like being in the countryside with the birds and the wildlife and what have you. I'm not a great fan of big crowds and things like that. But I will go along with it. Right, we'll get them tomatoes in there. Right, they're coming to an end now, so I'll just sprinkle some of this on them, only a little bit, and then when I put them in the dish, I'll mix all the powder in with them. But I just wanted to try and just seal it the powder in it a little bit while we're cooking, or the spice I should say, just like so. I tell you what though, when you do this dish, splashes of fat everywhere, and being a clean and tidy person when I'm cooking it drives me mad. But anyway, well, can I also mention, on Sunday, I think it's Sunday, Jack Hatton, who is Ricky Hatton's nephew, so Rick's brother Matthew, and his partner Jenna, their son, is in the, I think he's fighting up at Bridlington, and if he wins, he'll become the national boys champion. He's a great boxer. If any of you are in that area, up near Bridlington, unfortunately me and Dawn can't go. We've got something on, but I wish him all the very best. Jack's worked really, really hard, and he's been supported by all his family. His sister Lola as well. She's also a fantastic boxer, so yeah, if any of you are up there, have a look. Right, the sauce is done, I've cleaned it up, and I'm just going to sprinkle some of this spice over these meatballs now. I wonder what they taste like. I'll taste one when we've got the spice on it. And then my plan, I'm going up to Tom's. I've just got to look up at something at Tom's house, and then I want to go down onto the nature trail, way up. I want to look at starting clearing the path a bit so I can get up to where I called the Fairy Glen. But to do that, I've got to cut some of the big branches with my chainsaw, move them out of the way, and see what's left and sort of assess the damage. See if we can find the signs that we had hung up and all things like that. So that looks quite nice in there, doesn't it now? Can you see that actually? I don't know whether you can see it or not, what I'm doing. Oh yeah, of course you can. So what I'm going to do in there then, I'm going to add them straight to the sauce, I think. Or shall I? Oh, I don't know now, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to put them in the sauce or not, or to do the sauce over the spaghetti and then, oh, I'll decide later. But before I decide, I'm just going to taste one. Oh no. Oh, they're delicious. Oh, I could eat them now. I could eat the lot. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've actually just got to Tom's now. Can't believe actually how long this grass is. This will definitely need another cut, this, but I'm not sure whether Tom knows this or not, but I'm going to have to point this out. Them Gales have actually got this fence and took the fence over. And I think there's a couple of the stumps have broke in the ground, so that's certainly not good. But just look at our weather today. Reading your comments like from Middlesbrough, from Northumberland, from Scotland, North Yorkshire, all of you have got snow. Down in Cornwall, how cold it is. Cold here, but tell you what, it's beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky, look, just look at that. Oh, 360 pan round. Just look, and that absolutely bright sun. Amazing. Do you know what I was saying? It's a lovely day, but I just come to dig something out up at Tom's, and I thought, where's my blinking spade? So I've come down there to the orchard now, and there's my spade, look. I left it here last night. Must have got cold and like dashed off. Look what I've spotted on the other side of the bank. That's them blinking squirrels that have been and nicked that off the bird stand. Right, I've retrieved it and put it back up. Caught it. I'm sure the blue tit's happy the nuts are back anyway. Seems happy enough, doesn't it? Got a great tit as well. And what's that that's just come in? It's round the back of the feeder, I can't quite tell. Well, what's that there on the left? The sunlight's playing tricks with my eyes. I think it's just a blue tit, but I'll have to have a look at it when I get it on my big screen. As I say, the sun's right in my eyes. I think it is a blue tit. Yeah, it was a blue tit. It's come over here now, so yeah, that's put my mind at rest. Just a bit uncertain what it was. Right, so I've come down the trail now. See Viking Tom's van's down there as well. Watched his vlog this morning. Done a great job levelling out that ground further down. Yeah, so I've just come up the trail now. And somehow I'm going to try and start by trying to clear some of the branches from this pathway to take me through to where you go through that arch to the Fairy Glen. So I just don't know how to begin. But I'm going to try and do it anyway. Right, so I've started it. I'm managing to clear it quite a bit, but there's so much debris. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting the branches off like so, and then putting the handy tacks to one side. But there's so much like dead stuff that's all been crushed into the ground. But I'm getting there. That's what I'm doing. I'm just getting all the decent sized logs, stacking them to one side, and then when I'm on a day when I've not got anything to do, but I don't know when that'll be, I can come down and cut some logs. That's my plan anyway. If somebody doesn't steal them. Right, I've come to an end, but just look at this for progress. Look at that. I've got a pathway through to the Fairy Glen. And his bivouac. A little bit of it is still standing. Not a lot, but a little bit. Now, I've just been having a word with my Viking friend, Tom, and he's been having a look at the top of the trees here where I've been working. And he says to me, he said, be careful down there, Andy. Some of these have snapped through. And if you cut through one of them lower down and dislodge one of them up there, I'll just zoom in and show you what I'm on about. The big one there. And I was to cut through something down here, and it slides. It'll be good night Vienna for Andy. So I'm knocking it on the head now while I'm on my own. But it's a shame because the nice ivy archway that we had going into the Fairy Glen has actually snapped through. But look, there's the bivouac. Not a lot of it, but so the progress I've done, as I say, I've cleared a pathway through. All the branches have been put in there, and the handy tacks is going to one side. So yeah, but look at this weather still. Saying that, I'm absolutely freezing now, so I'm going home for a lemsip. Doesn't it look good now? Tom's cleared all this banking off. Looks a lot better. I was saying to him, well, yesterday we were talking about it. Once he's got it skimmed off on the top and a lot of them roots out, and them brambles, it's worthwhile getting a couple of, couple of thousand, I would say, spring flowering bulbs. A few thousand, and get them all planted down that banking. You know, crocus, tulips, snowdrops, daffs. It'll look a real picture. Anyway, that car don't look so happy, does it? Look at that growling, blinking heck. So, anyway, my time's up today now. I've got cold. It's nearly 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to go home, put my feet up, have a lemsip, and oh, that's about it really. And then I'll see you all tomorrow. Well, I will see you tomorrow. Although when you see this, when will you be watching this? I'm not 100% certain. No, I don't know. Right, anyway, let's make a move. Can I also say a big thank you to all my subscribers. Last night I reached 29,000 subs. So thank you all very much for those who have subbed to me. I wonder if I could make 30,000 for New Year's Day. That'd be nice. That's my aim anyway. So I'm just going to have one final look on the trail before I go. But as I always say, you know, if you like what you see, you can subscribe to my channel at Andy the Gardener G-Cross, leave a like and ding on that bell. You know, I always leave you with something, because I've been working here today. All I can leave you with is Alfred's Nature Trail. See you all for now, ta-ra.